Alrighty then. Howdy, hey there, boys and girls. We're gonna be playing some more Elden Ring after this huge, massive freaking update that barely affects me, the Faith player, because it was all for sorceries. But hey, and I guess Arcane, but again, still not me. Us holy men will have our time in the sun someday, but until then, I'll just have to deal with the balance that I was previously accustomed to, I suppose. It's fine. The filthy mages can have their buff. They needed it more than we did. Ooh. And I guess the arcane people needed it too, because, you know, it didn't, Alright, let's see. Where was I actually at for progress? I came here to help somebody. Oh yeah, here we can see NPCs on the map. Bach the Seamster's over here. There's a hermit merchant right here. Finger reader crone here. See if there's any NPCs that I... Yeah, supposedly a few of them, their quests actually keep going now. Because apparently they didn't before. Who's over here? That's another wow. Finger reader. There is back over here. I haven't invaded anybody for him like he wanted, so I don't think I can do anything with that yet. Pitia the carrion servant. I'm still supposed to do something with him. It won't tell me about the people in the Lost Grace. Nomadic merchant. Oh, Sage Gowry came back. Really? Last time I went there, it was Millicent, and he was gone. I didn't think he was going to come back. What's changed here? Gotta go north. Yoink. Damn. Gotta get out of here before I take a jar to the face. Here we go. That dog is still there, though. Dog with a collar. Seemingly behaving. Must be his guard dog, but he doesn't ever say anything if I have to fight it.
Thank you kindly for giving the needle to
Oh god, he's the Bioshock guy. He's Andrew Ryan.
Fate straight in the eye. You've been a saint through and through. As thanks, I vow to impart to you my knowledge of the lost sorceries of the Selians, descendants of the Eternal. Oh, you noticed, did you? Indeed, Millicent did visit this hall of the home. It seems the memories eaten away by the rotting sickness yet remain, faintly. However, she has no need of me anymore. No, she must embark on her journey and stare her fate in the eye. I mustn't impede. As I've aged, I found the best way to aid the young is to be forgotten.
So we got Glintstone Stars, Night Shard. I actually have the intelligence for Glintstone Shards, or Stars. And the Night Maiden's Mist. Damage to all caught within, including the caster. I could almost cast that spell. Is that all you sell me? What if I buy it all? Just for the sake of collecting.
Make certain like her mother, but commands only one.
He doesn't have anything new for me. Alright, I guess that's all he's got. Okay. Oh, Garank, yeah, that's the obvious one. I wonder if... No, that's the Dragon Cathedral. There's a merchant here. Kenny's over here. I wonder if Kenneth Height's quest continues now. Because he was one of the ones that kind of seemed to be locked in place. So I'm curious. I just want to do a circle and check all this before I jump down back into the frickin' Capital dungeon. Check and see if any of my NPCs have moved or do anything new. Especially Nephili, after I gave her that crazy spirit ash that I couldn't summon. I wonder if the Stormhawk King is some mega summon I could get at the end of a new quest line or something. But I know her name was listed specifically. Kenneth and her and I'm pretty sure it's the guy who asked me to go with him to join the Volcano Manor to take them out from the inside or whatever. Are all on that list. And then there's a straight up brand new NPC I haven't seen before.
I must begin my search for a true.
Okay, he doesn't say anything new again. Let's see if Nephili is still in the Table of Lost Grace, and then I don't even know where to begin to look for the new guy they talked about. I still haven't even found my priest guy yet. Dee's dead, Roger's dead. Nephili is downstairs, I believe. She's still here.
Ash. Like it reminds me of
First Hawk, okay. She has not updated then, as of yet.
Well, I took you for dinner, matter it. Lay out your arm.
I have anything I really want? I have 5 lost ashes. Was there anything I wanted to change? Or have an extra one of? I don't think so. I think I'm pretty good on everything I've got here. I have a lot of these. Holy crap. Ah, Reapers accepted. I can't just throw Mighty Shot through and through Barrage, Sky Shot, Enchanted Shot. I gotta find all of these again. I've made an Archer. I'm playing off screen. Shield Crash is good when I'm using a shield that needs an ability. But what did I put on this shield actually? I have nothing on this one. I guess I could put something on it. Not actively using the chainsaw move, and if I need to, I can always two-hand it. I can make it a sacred shield. Barricade shield got nerfed, unfortunately. Thou the Undomitable is just the iframe thing. I like this one better. None of these do me any actual good block-wise, so I just leave it standard. Alright. Okay, I guess that's all for my initial loop of checking things. Nomadic Merchant. Nomadic Merchant. Finger Reader. Fringe Folk Hero, Nomadic Merchant again. I just looked at him. Merchant. Godric the Graph. Oh no, Gatekeeper Gostock. Okay, he's supposedly. Hold on, I think his name was on the list too. Maybe I go talk to him, see if he's still kicking Godric's severed corpse. He is, in fact, still stomping on that body.
Now, I suppose I'm free. I can do whatever takes my fancy, can I, mate?
Indeed. I just realized he only had one arm. I didn't notice the empty sleeve before, I don't think. But that didn't seem to do anything. Merchant. Finger reader. Merchant. Renala. Muriel. E.G. Saluvius. Pidia. Merchant. Alright, well, back to this dungeon. I have no idea which part is the forward part anymore. I haven't been in here in a minute. I've been playing side characters with friends. This dungeon is, so far, very large and sprawling. Don't really know which way I'm going. But Bach is here to fix my clothes. I can't give him the demigod thing, though. You can take the hats off of things, and take the capes off of stuff. You can add the capes back to things. I do like the fact that it's there, but it doesn't have a great deal of actual use, sadly. Oh, this is the opening again. Alright, I don't really have a reason to be here. Though I can apparently get this horn off of this lady. But, this is not where I want to be. I think Avenue Balcony, perhaps? There's definitely a lot of stuff I've missed. There's a lot of twists and turns and backdrops and... See, like, I don't even think I've finished exploring up here. Like, I'm pretty sure down that way is the actual way forward, but at the same time, that door wasn't open before. I'm pretty sure that door wasn't open before. Boom. I can stand and trade with the big boys now, for sure. I'm definitely glad I decided to flex strength to go great shields. Link, come sit down or don't. Like, I don't know what this weird will they won't they shit's doing. It's kind of just annoying. Can you just come sit down? Here's the giant dragon foot. Ooh, here's a place I don't want to be. Alright, the cat's touching the volume buttons now, and now I'm dead trying to adjust the volume buttons the cat is touching. So we're gonna remove the cat. The cat who only wants to be on the desk touching wires when I'm actually using them. Always a problem. I don't know what his deal is. He's obsessed with touching anything that I'm doing only when I don't need him to do it. Sitting in the other room watching TV, could easily sit and pet him for hours. No, doesn't want anything to do with me. What's that? You're doing something that requires both hands and your attention. Oh, hold on. Let me get in here. Holy shit. Oh, that, determination move. Oh, hey, I'm gonna die. Yup. Wow. After beating their ass so solidly, I just got wrecked. Pretty good. Maybe I should just use some mana here. I guess I did use it before. I chainsawed the first two guys, and it worked out pretty well. You know, I'm just right at the cusp of load, so I can't really afford to change anything. Unless I want to swap to one of my smaller weapons. Nice try, friend. You I don't want to trade hits with, though, because you have that buff up. The buff is not a joke. I like that combo. Shield crash to knock them on their ass. Alright, so let's see. Do I have a range option that can get his attention without the bowman? No, I absolutely don't. I got his attention anyway, but... well, he can definitely still hit me. I definitely don't want to deal with that. Okay. Nope. Bonk. Extra bonk. Smacked. Oh, he's not dead. Smacked. The Gravelstone Seal. What is this? Boost Dragon Cult, which is the lightning spells. Worship the ancient dragons does not conflict with belief in the Erd Tree. After all, the seal and lightning itself are both imbued with gold. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure all the Dragon Cult skills are basically Lightning Spear, and lightning anything is pretty much Dragon, I'm pretty sure. I think. I could be wrong. Oh, well, if I'm gonna get this close. Bonk. Yeah. Oh no! Oh, it made the sound, so I thought I had the crit. But the fucking chainsaw actually, it staggered him and then hit him again and unstaggered him. Shit. I gotta be careful with the chainsaw. It is a blessing and a curse, such is the problem of bringing a chainsaw into combat. There are definitely times where my flail or my hammer are superior. Oh, that's right. I went all the way up there and up around stuff. I climbed the dragon and went up there and pulled a lever. I remember this now. That's why this door is open. Because I opened it. Really didn't want to trade that hit, but I did it anyway. Bonk. Okay. Just go ahead and heal. Oh shit. Okay, it's fine. So what's the scalar? You know, I didn't think to check. 140. Which, it's higher than some of these other ones. And it scales faith to the C at the start. So this could end up better than my finger seal. And I do use the lightning spears. Which I feel like... I love my dragon spells the most, for sure. But at the same time, I feel like my lightning spears are what could use the extra buff. Like, my dragon spells do shit tons of damage. I don't feel like they need to be... Did I go to the right and up the round table replica? No. I don't believe I have, perhaps? Maybe? I'm not 100% sure what I have and haven't done here anymore. Above me right now? I mean, I went up there to pull a lever, I'm pretty sure. Fuck, I lost those souls. Alright, whatever. I went up there to pull the lever to open the door. Like, I climbed up the dragon and went up there, but I don't know... I don't remember what else. Not that way? Then I don't... probably not, then. Which... That's a weird bug that keeps happening every time I spawn in. It's like, oh, by the way... Oh, I think it's because it's reminding me that I would be overloaded, but then it's remembering I have the equipment on. So... So what, I need to climb the dragon again, or... Is there something else I do to get up to what you're talking about? I heard him. I heard him doing it. But he didn't see that coming. Monk. Back up. Don't let him do that. Oh, but my stamina. I should have just let him do the lightning bolt. It would have saved me some trouble. Oh, the things I just died under. Okay, yeah, no, I definitely haven't made it over there. I don't think I'd even known. I went up the dragon and pulled that lever, and I think that was when I stopped playing last time. So I don't think I even knew. Like, I was shocked when I came out this door to look at something and saw that door open, because I didn't even realize I'd opened it. Okay, let's stop screwing around here, shall we? Okay. No. Oh, he stopped me. Bonk. Do it again. Oh, well, you missed, but I'll take that too. No. Stop it. Smash. Okay. So right over here. I gotta kill these guys. I need to stop getting killed by the stupid archer. Just about died right there. I'm pretty sure that those archers do way too much damage to me. I just about died to that too, though, so hey. Nope, can't chainsaw through him. I thought I'd give it a shot. I just need to stop losing my normal trades with him. I gotta watch my stamina. And remember that even with all this armor, I still take a shit ton of damage because of that stupid item I'm wearing. Because that's letting me do stuff, but it's also making it difficult because of the damage that I take. I really need to get my I just need to get high enough level that I can take it off and not need it. Get my stamina charm back on, I guess. Or my incantation one. Either way. Do it. Oh, not that. Ugh. I should not be getting my shit wrecked by this basic bitch. Come on now. Get it together. Come on. Do it. There we are. Just have to take advantage of the fact that he's using a spear, and that I can, in fact, block everything he's doing until that happens. There we are. Alright, we're gonna try this again. Maybe without the sucking. Probably not, but hey. Come on, buddy boy. Let's put some gas in that step. I know it's expensive, but Jesus. Ah! Oh, not this. Yeah, he can't actually shoot it through terrain. That spell looks like it comes from above, but there's still technically a projectile line to the effect happening. Okay. I guess my block box on shield trash stops when height differentials, I suppose. I feel like I'm just getting way too much in my own head with this one guy, because I'm just trying... I know the lightning archer hurts like shit, and I don't want to get shot. But I'm just making the same mistakes over and over and over and over, and I have to cut that shit out. Maybe I swap back to this. Doesn't let me roll, but... Oh, I accidentally two-handed the shield. Okay, let me get my stam. Bail. No, stop it, game. No, I feel like I've fallen off the flail with them too. They're just rough. They're just rough. That's just all there is to it. It's a rough enemy. Okay, get his attention. Dodge the arrows. Stand over here where I can't get shot. Can I shoot this through the wall? Will it go through the ground? It will. He just takes no lightning damage. Come on, try to hit me. Don't try to bait me into the archer. He's baiting me into the archer. I'm letting it happen again. There we go. Alright. Bonk. Bonk. I don't know if doing the heavy R2 or if... No, I think this still does... It's safer. It's safer damage to just hit him. Gave me some great arrows. Not terrible. I use them occasionally. Alright, so let's see. If I jump around up here... Time for jumping. Oh, to there. Okay. Smithing stone. A stone sword key. Alright. So something's over here, apparently. That's bloodstain. And I hear a scarab beetle. Likely plump sort. There's an item down there. Guess I go under the dragon now. Can I get up here? There we go. There's something right here. Gravelstone. Okay. This thing is bothering me. Let me turn down my... There we go. Doesn't need to be that bright. And if I can't climb the dragon up here, but I can jump to this. I don't know what that does for me, but... Okay, well, there's a gargoyle up there. I remember dying up there. Like, I went to pull that lever up there and then tried to go that way and died to the guys in front of the gargoyle. So I still have to go up there and check that out. What do we have here? No decoy ahead. Visions of tranquility. Seems familiar. Pear ahead. Alberich's pointed hat, robe, bracers, and trousers. Oh, we gotta look at the crazy pointy mage hat. Mad Tongue Alberic's pointed hat, a sign of a heretical practitioner, set with red glintstone, said to be formed by the blood of sacrifices, strengthens thorn sorcery. Alberic was an aloof yet disturbed heretical sorcerer, said to have been driven mad by jeering tongues during his service to the Round Table long ago. No poets, but a fun-looking hat, nonetheless. There's a high point up there to have to get to. Behold, item. Oh. Lost Grace. Need to get on the little roofs next to the dragon foot. Flightless bird painting. Okay. I mean, I got on them. I didn't see anywhere else to go in there. Smithing Stone 5. Keep moving ahead. Oh, I can open this. Alright, well, we'll come back to that in a second, though. I went to the wrong roofs. I mean, you said that I was just the ones I was just under. That was that one. And then I jumped up there, and there was just some items. I don't... Are you talking about those? Okay. No more dog. Oh, one more dog. One more dog. Should have charged that shot. Pretty sure I one-shot him with a charged lightning bolt. Also, I should have paid attention because there's a dog in front of me. There we are. Looks like I can also climb up there and come up the back of the gargoyle. Okay. Alright. So here's an item. There's also an item over there. But this goes into the building, and so I'm just about sure that this is probably what you're talking about. This, in fact, does look like a room I've been in the round table. Ah. Here's where the blacksmith was. The sanctified wet blade! A hammer! Is it just a basic hammer? Hammer! Large stone affixed to a metal handle, originally a blacksmith's tool. Art of smithing said to originate among giants. Weapon striking attacks boast ample weight behind them. Like, does it have its own special... It definitely smashes more. Interesting. Though I think I still like the Nox Hammer and the Monks and the Envoy. This is probably still one of the best that... yeah, it's the hype stomp. Still hilarious. Alright, so let's check around down here, I guess. Oop. Maybe not down there, since I seem to not be able to come back up. Okay, be my sword. Hero's rune. Why is it always house? Nobody knows. Oop. There's no grace here. Only a rune arc. Gideon's room. Secret passage ahead. You're full of shit. Feral Cowling Finger Remedy. Is the little shop ladies over here? Is the dung eater in here? Oh god. No, no dung eater here. Seedbed curse. Critical hit ahead, therefore, pickle. What's with the pickle? Everybody keeps talking about pickles. Why is that even a word? I know there's pickled turtlenecks or whatever, but why did that mean they needed to add pickle everywhere? There's just so many pickles. What about the room with the fingers? I could open it. 5 seed beds for Dung Eater's quest. Oh, okay. I hadn't done anything with him yet. What is the seed? Well, make sure I'm not gonna get attacked before I start reading lore. Hold on. The Coated Sword. It is a faith-only scaling sword. Hidden sword granted the tarnish of the round table by the 2 fingers. A formless cipher comprises this blade which deals holy damage no shield can repel. Oh! It's the sword version of the fist weapon. It makes the same noise and everything. Whoops. That's interesting. It does shit for damage, unfortunately. At least unupgraded. So we will, we're gonna be passing on that. This is one of those arcane scaling weapons that should be better now. Anyway, back to my chainsaw. So that was neat. Oh, and then that was where I jumped down to fight Alberic before. But he's dead now, so I don't have to kill him again. Let's check all the doors around here. What is this? 2 Fingers Prayer Book. Oh, finally we got some new incantations. And an angry servant. All I did was come to complain about the meal, man. Come on. Nothing in the pot that I can eat? No. Let's just chug a lug here. Alright. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if the set... I do need to look at that too. Key items. Let's see here. So the Sanctified Wet Blade. I can choose Sacred or Lightning now. Okay. So it doesn't give me... This is the only one that gives a new... Well, I guess Frost too, because I couldn't do Frost normally. But there I've never had one that actually had Flame Art as the thing. Where's the Seedbed Curse? Let's see. Still don't have the other piece of this. I have to find... I think she said Castle Soul, I'm pretty sure. Here we go. Curse grown on a body defiled by the Dung Eater. Corpse killed and defiled by the Dung Eater. Tender pox afflicted with omen horns. The Dung Eater cultivates the seedbed curse on corpses. By doing so, he prevents dead souls returning to the Erd Tree, leaving them forever cursed. One of the most loathsome things found in all the lands between. Gross. I need to kill that son of a bitch. He's a fucking monster. Okay. Here's a lever. I don't know what the lever does. Oh, it's you. Well, that was a mistake. Okay. Kind of just walked right into that one. Didn't think it would open its door twice in a row. Oh, but hey, that's right. We have a checkpoint in here. So I can just come from here and go into here. I also I want to check out that gargoyle up there still as well. See, these things are weak to lightning. As far as I'm aware. Definitely lots of damage there. You know what? Open for me, huh? No, don't do this. Don't do the moving spin, especially, because I hate it. Just let me lightning stab you, you know? Do the opening so I know I'm safe from it. Here we are. Okay. That just happened. Okay. Alright. Okay. It's not okay. I didn't think it could reach that far. But goddamn it. Alright. I should have just fucking poked it to death with lightning spear. I don't think I do that much extra, like, unless I'm hitting with both shots of frozen lightning. I'm not really doing more damage anyway. Nope. There we go. 1,000 damage. Goodbye. Alright. We got that one out of the way. It rolled back. Gotta watch the bleed build up though, shit. I'm too slow! I'm too slow. I just need to shoot lightning. They're just not fun to fight up close if you can't dodge fast. This is not an enemy being heavy helps me with. Like, I can sit here and block with the shield all day long, but... maybe I should just swap from heavy armor. It's not like I'm surviving these attacks anyway. I could just... But see, mostly it's not about the damage per se. It's more about the poise. So I don't get knocked out of my big, slow, heavy attacks and my lingering hitboxes. There's a reason I've done this. Stop trying to change it. Don't do it. Just throw lightning. I also need to get a little bit more vigor, it seems. It's just one of those enemies I never really found a great way to fight. I could just be a faster weapon. Because my big... It's not like I'm staggering them all the time anyway. I could just go back to the flail, and we could swap down... back to these pants. It's my super light gloves. There we are. Okay. So. Now. You dead? Yeah, they kill me if they grab me. It's not fun. I have to actively change my setup because my thing that I usually just trade with everything with doesn't really work against them. And I need to not have the slow roll. And then that time I just fucked up. I just straight up just did a bad right there. That was very dumb of what I just did. I just like, oh, let me just swing an extra attack after the door opens. That like a greedy little bastard. Alright. We're gonna stop dying to the same enemy 13 times in a row and get to something more interesting. I'm dead again, yeah. That is accurate. Alright. I'm gonna take my one-offs, and maybe just also use lightning. Lightning. Did it change the timing on that? Because I feel like it did that really fast that time. Is my brain just not functioning properly? Am I just being this bad? I'm dead again. Yep, that is accurate. Okay. I could just use nothing but lightning. I could just spam the lightning. It's like, I want to learn how to fight them better, but at the end of the day, the hell with these things, they suck. Alright, so we're gonna cheese you. I don't care anymore. Keep hitting him with lightning, and we're done. Or her, I guess, technically. Not that I'm entirely sure that it was a person, but, you know, you never know in a Dark Souls game. Everything used to be something, usually. Okay, well, you're stuck on the floor now, so as long as you stay that way, I can sit here and get massive damage off. Damn it, I was trying to get the crit spot there. But it just seems that locking on doesn't want to help me, and aiming down just a little bit shoots the floor. So I can do double damage with lightning if I hit it when the door is open, but should have just done that in the first place. Trying to get the Stormhawk axe. That sounds fun. What does that do? It is a standard axe. Thunderstorm. Imbue the armament's wing blade with lightning and swing it around to create a lightning storm. While open, there's an uniform 2 spinning attacks. Lightning stays on the blade for a while. Let's see. So I can just keep it spinning and it's a lightning bug. That's a neat axe. Okay, we can go back to this now. Nascent butterfly. Well, swap me back to my heavy armor so I can poise through the nights again. There we are. Then what do we have over here? This looks like an elevator. I'm gonna pull this lever. It sounds like an elevator. It's moving up into the air like an elevator. Oh, I believe I know where I am. This is where you teleport to, and there's a giant nasty colossus out here. There's also a checkpoint out here. Or, I guess it's not out here, it's right there. I already killed the guy out here. Does this teleporter work now? It does! It sure does. Where does it go? I'm now curious. I now have another way in and out of this place. Where the hell am I? Isolated Divine Tower. Tightly blocked shut. Oh, that's another Divine Tower. We found 2 of them. There's Divine Tower over here that we found in a secret. And there's a Divine Tower over here that we found by a teleporter. Holy crap. That looks crazy. It's like a tornado over there. I can see the mainland back that way. But I guess that's just a one-off thing. So I guess we go back to Capital Rampart. I can't really do anything else there, I don't think. I wonder whose Divine Tower that is. I was assuming the Divine Tower by the Capitol would have been the one for this one. Wait. Is this not what I think it is? No, Divine Bridge. Divine Bridge is where I just was. Let's go back over here. And I guess I might as well, okay, yeah, so now I can go back down the elevator. I got all my flasks back. That means those stupid creatures are back, but now that I got the loot from behind them, I'm not going to bother dealing with them anymore. I'm just going to run by. Alright, so we can go back down here. Okay, yeah, it's pissed off. I guess I actually don't need to go this way, do I? There's loot back here, actually, so I'm gonna grab it, but... Yoink. Somber Smithing Stone 6. So actually, then, I don't need to be back here at all, it seems. It seems like the way toward the gargoyle is the way forward. Going past them isn't necessary. Not anymore. Maybe going up that elevator the first time was necessary to activate that teleporter. Because being up there from the other way didn't do it for me before. But there's not a reason to be here now. So, I believe down here is back where I got this checkpoint. And I can take this way and go up the back way. Yeah, here we go. Okay. 5,000 souls is irrelevant. We'll leave that down there. If I keep going much farther, I should find places where regular enemies are worth 2,000, apparently. Right, there are dogs out here. Hopefully we'll avoid most of them. This one's going to be in the way. Okay, so. Can I go down there? Oh, that doesn't look right. That looks like... Yeah, no, that looks like death. Okay. But we can come up here. Oh no, I have options again. Because I can go down there and deal with all that horrible nonsense. Which is probably important. The thing swings so slow. Yeah, this is not a fast weapon. The idea generally, though, is I don't need to swing it more than one time. Or at least not usually a lot more than one time. Yeah, and I have a different weapon to swap to if I need to go fast. Oh, I missed the chainsaw part. There's an item up there. That's a lot of those guys. Okay. Bonk. That guy fall down and die? He definitely fell. I don't know if he died. Who the heck is that guy? He's got an axe with a flail on the side of it. I want one of those. Is this just like a... Does this lead to a back way into the capital? Was there another way into this dungeon? Alright, well. We definitely just dragon breath the living shit out of everybody here. Oh, hit the freaking... Where'd this guy come from? Well, I know where he's going. Where am I at? The Academy? No, this is the Royal Capital. This is quite a bit farther. Or, well, at the very least, it's actually, I think it might be the very next dungeon you're supposed to go to after the Academy. But it's much, much higher level, so I don't know. It seems to be you can either go to the capital or the Volcano Manor after you've done the Academy and the castle. There's also Caelid, and I'm not sure where that falls in either. I almost feel like this is supposed to be before Caelid, because some of the stuff out in Caelid is ridiculous, but... Holy shit, a boss! Didn't think this was the way forward? It's the first Elden Lord. He beat my ass with the fucking axe. I wasted a mana potion trying to heal myself. I'm panicking. Hold on. Okay. 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 Oh, shit. I'm two-handing my shield so that I can't cast any spells. Alright, maybe Dragon Breath is not my call. Okay, we found the boss. The ghost of Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. Somebody who's definitely dead. I don't know why I'm fighting his ghost. Don't panic, you panicked. Okay. Where does the stake take me? Literally right in front of him. Alright, so I guess this is... Do I spell? To spell or not to spell? That is the question. See if I can get some cheeky poison off on him, if he's even poisonable. Oh, he runs. He missed? He didn't miss the second time. I didn't poison him. He stepped on me. Please, Daddy, no. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can get away with the Dragon Breath. Dragon Breath might be a little wishful at this point. He has too many lunges. Alright, so we're gonna do this the hard way. Oh god. Oh, I can't get stepped on. If I get stepped on, I can't get up. My slow-ass fat roll does not get past the stump. This is Please Daddy No, the boss fight. I keep getting stepped on. It's not good. I'm gonna have to pick my hits a little better. Or swap to a faster weapon. I don't know. I might not be able to stagger him. I want the bleed procs. But the heavy attack with the chainsaw... Well, actually, maybe if I get in here... I gotta hit off. I can block the stomp. Good to know. Okay. Oh, God, he's big, man. He's a big man. Oh, he's a big man. Okay, get me my stamina back. That was a mistake. It was a large mistake. It was a large mistake with an order of fries. Hold, please. Okay. Oh. Short powers activate. Oh, he kept going! It keeps going! He keeps swinging the axe! It doesn't stop moving! Yeah, I might just need to swap to my little weapon. Might need to go back to the flail for this guy. Damn. I got greedy. I thought he was going to attack in the other direction, but he definitely turned on me. Alright. Chainsaw might not be a great plan. I can definitely block most of his stuff. But the chainsaw might be just a tad too slow per swing. Can't really abuse him like I abuse the little enemies or the big chunky enemies. Let's see. I could go down a stage to this one, or I could just... Now, let's see. Gotta give it to me for the humor tonight. I mean, I'm trying. You saying I'm not normally funny? What's that about? Okay. Oh, shit! Alright. Oh, he just fucking slapped me in the face with the flat of the axe blade. I'm just gonna go ahead and heal. That was a mistake. I'm gonna go ahead and heal again. Oh, I held it too long. Uh-oh. 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 It's fine. It's not fine. It's fine. It's not fine. It is fine. It's not fine. It wasn't fine. There was a few moments where maybe it could have been, or maybe it was about to be, but then it went right back to not being fine immediately. Alright. Okay. Should I even fight him? Should I finish exploring the dungeon? Because I haven't explored everything either. Another mistake with an order of fries. He threw it! He can throw the axe! Oh god. Man over here wanting to be Draven and throwing axes at everybody. Nope. Okay. That was a mistake. That was a mistake, and I knew it as soon as I did it. But I backed up. Don't lunge. He didn't lunge. Everything's fine. I could summon my... Here, you attack this guy now. You leave me out of this. Don't use that item! I didn't know he could use the item I had equipped like that. That's hilarious. Oh, I knew they nerfed that guy, but holy shit, he just didn't do shit today. Okay. I'm dead. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so I knew they nerfed the Mimic tier, but holy crap, I've never seen it die that fast before. Like, they really chunked its health down. Let me try... I feel like Bird's a bad idea. I really like Bird, but I feel like he swings up and around and all over the place too much, and the Bird's just gonna... I'll try it, though. I'll try it once. Try it once before I call it over. Let's see. Jellyfish? Jellyfish probably isn't the answer for me. I got him, too. We're gonna try Stormhawk Dean. I'm not 100% sure I can poison him. If I hit him with 3 puffs of rot without poisoning him, it's probably not worth even attempting to poison him. He knocked my bird onto the ground. He stepped on my bird. He hit me with the backswing. I'm stuck in a corner. He's stepping on me again, and I don't like it. I'm not okay. Okay. Alright. Everything's fine again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's bad. Okay. Keep dodging things, Bird. Oh, how did that hit me? Come on. God, it's got such a... Alright, Bird's mad. Bird did the bird yell. Oh, here we go. Knock his ass on the ground. Get a greedy hit in for no reason. Take my medicine for being greedy. I still can't get more than one swing in. Maybe I could use the bigger hammer. Maybe I go to medium weapon. Because I definitely staggered him with the flail. Bird seemed to do okay, but Bird wasn't hitting a lot either. Bird was avoiding attacks and drawing aggro, at least. But I might be able to stagger lock him if I swap to Oleg and I swap to the Great Star. Because I can swing that a little bit faster. Why the greed? There's always greed. You can't stop it. I missed. That was bad. Oh yeah, he can tank some hits from this guy, though. I can't! Ugh, okay, heal. Alright, he's looking at him. Got a hit in. Got a big hit. It's 718 with the jump attack. The jump attack's definitely my way to go here. It's my fastest recovery and fastest swing. Alright, we're fine. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Oleg's got his attention again. There we are. Actually, he might have been weaker to the hammer attack. Or the flail attacks, rather. The flail did more damage. Maybe he's weak to fire. 'Cause I have fire damage on my, No, my friend! Oh, he broke my shield. Okay. That's fine. Come on, give me an opening. That's not it. That I thought was it. I guess it sort of was. I got the hit in and didn't get a hit. Oh no, stamina. Okay, everything's fine. Heal. There we go, I got underneath that. I let my shield down, I thought I'd already blocked it. Shit. Heal. Don't let him back me into a corner, though. Back up. I got two more flasks. Get some mana back. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but what do I have now? That move's not good for me. One more heal. Don't take this hit. Okay. Okay. Got him. Got a talisman pouch. Godfrey the First Lord. He's down. Holy shit. Alright! Wasn't even my real dad. Visions of Lyre. Necessary item. Could this be a treasure chest? No, it's in fact just a pillar. It is not a treasure chest. Okay, we can go back to the big gun here. Where does this go? Oh, it looks like he had death pits in the boss arena. Good thing I didn't jump in there. What do we have out here? Have I been out here? I haven't been out here, have I? No, this goes somewhere else. There's that, Coliseum-looking place. Where does this go? This leads to an elevator. Jumping required ahead? 80,000 should probably level, because I definitely can with 80,000. Where is this, though? Let me just look real quick, like. Does this go somewhere? Is this a shortcut? No, I'm on the other side of this place that I haven't been on. They're guarding a golden seed. I have to go back there. Okay, before I get too distracted, I need to go back and fight those guys and get my golden seed. And whatever the gargoyle drops. Well, we don't go that way. Anything out here? No? Just above it now. Either I should sit down and level before I go too much farther. I guess I have to go back through all the tree guys, though it's probably easier if I jump to the other... Let's see, first of all... Should I just get more vigor first? No, I want that shield. Then I was going to pump vigor. Because how much do I need for the better shield that I want? 44. And 36 is not where I'm actually at, technically. I'm actually only at 31. Because an item is giving me the other strength. What? Hold on. Message. Tarnished. There's a bunch of dead finger ladies out here. Here's an item. Holy grease. Holy grease, Batman. Liar ahead. Okay, we'll go to this one. I guess I was supposed to... I'm probably supposed to climb this. Right? Try the high road. Yeah. All the finger readers are dead. Can I get back to that gargoyle from over here? That feels rather final. Okay, that's going to the tree. Okay, I don't want to do this yet. I don't think I want to do this yet. I want to go get that golden seed. I want to explore the dungeon before I finish. Hey, look at that. Can I get up there? Almost. Just about. How do I do this? Looks like I need to be on the other side of that to get up there. Is there a path out here looping over there? Seek jumping. Oh, here we go. Must have been a player ghost. Try ranged battle. Oh, I could probably shoot him from here, yeah. Don't know if I want to go so far as to just pick him off with a great bow, though. I'm pretty sure those things can shoot back, too. Okay, so, now we're on the other side over here. There's a treasure chest. The Erd Tree Bow. Scale all arrow damage with faith, revealing its true worth when used with holy arrows. Longbow featuring Erd Tree styling. In times of old, when faith and battle went hand in hand, this weapon was created in tandem with the golden arrow. Interesting. So it is a holy scaling bow. Celestial Dew. I can kick this ladder. Oh, this is how I get back down. Okay. But first, let's have a look up here. What's in the... What the hell? Golden Order Principia. Okay. Sure, Haas. Whatever that means. I guess I could look. Probably a key item. Oh, it's another prayer book. Radagon's Rings of Light and Law of Regression. A dense and complex academic treatise that contains the Order's fundamental principles. And this is Lord's Heal and Lord's Aid, so here's where I'm going to apparently have to get Reverend Goodtouch, my buff and support healer, all the way here before I can get good heals, it looks like. That's unfortunate. Alright, so now I'm back. Well, I'm just back down here again. That didn't help me as much as I wanted it to. Can I not get up there? Here we go. Oh, but I don't think there's a reason. Well... Oh, there's an item over here I could have gotten, isn't there? Hold up. Yeah, there's one right there. I bet I can drop down from up above and grab that. Alright, let's see here. Also, is this just going somewhere else? I have no idea. But I feel like I don't want to go to the... I feel the Erd tree... Like, the other way's definitely going to the tree. And that feels super final, and I don't think I'm ready to do that as of yet. Alright, I've beaten one of these before. I'll definitely want to take out these things first. He didn't move. Does he only care if I touch the seed? He does. Okay, I can block that apparently. Shit, he backed up too far. Okay. Oh shit! Okay. Whew! I can still block it though. Okay, can I ask that you not get up on the terrain where nobody else can get? Because that's kind of not fair. Also, your wings are made of rock, so I'm pretty sure they shouldn't work that way. They should kind of just weigh you down more. Okay, we're swapping back to the sword. Okay. Yeah, I definitely blocked it. Okay, so that's just straight physical damage, so I can block that thing. I just have to get in there and get my... Here we go. Oh, come on! Damn it. Damn. Alright. Well, let's see here. How did I drop back down there again? It was over here. But this is where that item is, so we're gonna go this way instead. Chunked. Ah, just more holy grease. That's a little bit of a letdown. Can I get back inside from over here? I have to go back up past all these guys. At this point, I think I just jump back to the waypoint rather than fight through all of those dudes. I still want to kill the gargoyle. One, because I want to see if it doesn't come back, and two, it might if it is a doesn't come back enemy, it might drop something that I want. So let's see. We can jump up, not quite right here. We have to go right here. Here we are. And then I can drop on this guy. He's dead. Get his pants. I do like those pants. In fact, I'm wearing them again, aren't I? No, I'm on the clean rots. But I've been wearing those pants for a long time. Okay, I definitely still need to kill all the little things, because there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to deal with him dodging those. Okay, so we did that. I don't know if magic is helping me with him. I guess I could just throw fireballs at him. I also probably could be not stupid and grab my souls before I start fighting this fight. Also, what's that item? It's shiny. Oh, I got the horn again. Lightning or Blackfire better here, I wonder. $247? No, it was fire. Fire was stronger. Oh, he stagger locked me. Come on. Alright, no. Come on, I've killed one of these before. This guy's even got a busted open face. He should be easy. Boom. Okay. Alright. So we definitely take out these things with the Dragon Breath. Because I can do it in one mana bar, anyway. Without alerting the big monster. Could probably do it in less if I could actually line it up properly, but... Alright, so... I don't have time for my big slow dragon shit. If I'm gonna fuck with him with anything, it's Blackfire. Unless... I wonder, can I poison him? Maybe his startup animation will let me poison him. I do lots of damage. He did not get poisoned, though, which I was afraid of. Block that. Chug this. Oh, I didn't have the shield up. Come on. Heal while he's staggered. It was a mistake. Heal off of that attack. Oh my god, are you serious? Okay, I can definitely heal here. Okay. He's gonna do that, which knocks me down and I can't counter, unfortunately. He's gonna do it again, so the same thing happens. He's gonna do it one more time, which again repeats a third time. And then he's gonna do it a fourth time, once again doing the exact same thing. And then he's gonna do it a fifth time, but this time he missed so I can hit him. And when he realized that spamming that same attack wasn't working, so he's gonna swap. I'm gonna miss that attack and die. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can I be a piece of shit? Oh, well, this guy can. Okay, whatever that was killed me in one shot. He's got bomb arrows. Apparently I can't block those. Now I have to go down in there and deal with this guy to get my 30k back. Chainsaw might be too big. His hitbox is weird. I can't get the actual chainsaw attack off on him. Let's see. Let's mess with this weapon. So I could take Lightning Slash, but make it Faith. So I can make lightning moves Faith now because of that item. So that means I can use Lightning on Faith in a roundabout way. Because otherwise Lightning is just Dex. So that's interesting. And this is the thing, one of the ones that actually buffs my weapon with extra damage afterwards. So maybe... Come on, I've done this before. There we go. Do I still one-shot you with this weapon? Let's find out. Well, it would help if I'd have hit him with it, I suppose. But I can still one-shot him on the ground anyway, because he didn't pay attention. Please ignore the falling blue man with the giant morning star glued to a morning star glued to a third morning star. Pay no mind. Ignore me. If I hit right here, I should get all three maybe with one puff. Nope. Still missed one hit on one guy. Okay, so I need to... Bitch. Anyway, run away! Grab my souls. And then miss this guy completely. stagger abuse him into the floor, smash his face in. What is down here? I don't know if I don't think I've been to it. Smithing stone. Oh, this just comes out over here. Okay. So I could just be a piece of shit right now and just burn him to death, avoiding that move actually hitting me, I suppose. Oh, he can shoot in here. Never mind. Never mind. I can in fact not be a piece of shit. He does not have that. Oh, come on. Okay. That was my moment. I just don't know his moveset well enough to know when I should be hitting him most of the time. That was probably a time. He's too far away to counter off that hit. He's gonna go crazy? No, he's doing one hit. So I will do the same. We block that. We stay up under him. I just keep staying up under him. And I guess that's my moment to hit him once. Oof. Okay. Bonk. Big bonk. I got a hit off of it that time. That time he got me too hard, though. If I move in far... No, I can't. Come on now. I'm glad that that one's not magic like the boss one is. I can block the scream, even. Oh, come on. Not getting... Shit. Shit. Shit! Okay. Oh, can he not get up here? If he can't get up here, then I can at least engage in a ranged fight with him. No, no, no. He can definitely get up here. At least I can get face to face with him like this. Not that that does me a whole lot of good, but I can do it. He almost pushed me off the fucking cliff. Okay, here we go. The sword. Which has much less tendency to knock me on my ass. Got him. Alright. I got the Gargoyle's Halberd off of that. Sweet. And then if I head up here... Then, let's see. I thought I saw a body on that thing. Okay, so I guess... Have I not? I don't think I've been that way, though, have I? Like, I remember clearing out most of this and then dying. I also didn't ever get that item. So we have more to do before I go to the Erd Tree and stop, you know... Oh, where's the other one? Or was that... Oh, nope, there's definitely another one shooting at me. Okay. Oh, there's several of them. That's why I'm taking so many hits. Could you, like, stop beating the shit out of me, lady? And give me your weird hat? So let's see. If I go to the... It's Avenue balcony. So no... See, there's a whole other place, though, with another checkpoint I didn't go. This is such a huge freaking dungeon. Like, I never went down this way. That door from there, I have never opened. Like, I never finished going down here, I don't think. I remember trying to come down here and dying to stuff. I don't think I ever finished going down here. Oh, no, that's right. Never mind. I'm stupid. I did finish that because this is how I got up to the dragon and climbed up there and got up to where I was in the first place. Never mind. So I've done that, but there's a door down there, which means there are items I haven't gotten in this dungeon still. There is loot freaking everywhere. Also, what about that halberd? Where is it? Gargoyle's halberd. Just like the wielder, the missing parts have been mended with corpse wax, a patchwork of champions. Oh, it's not nearly as big as I thought it would be. It's got the axe swing halberd, though, that I like, where it's got the sweep to it. The spin attack? Yeah. Big overhead? No, it's a sweep one. Really? Does it overhead when I do that? It does. Interesting. I think it looks like it's just a slightly, maybe slightly better. No, it's a less stat-heavy version of this. The Knight Rider glaive looks like the same one, but it has better scaling, but this has slightly better base damage. Okay, anyway. Back to this. Now I've got souls down here again, so I'm going to have to worry about getting back down here. I also can hear what might be an Ash of War. That looks like a fancy door I should go look at as well. I don't think I'd jump down here. There's an Ash of War. Okay, so there's more for me to check out. So I went up. I haven't gone down. That's my issue. Please die. Nope, gonna have to fight two of them now. Oh wait, no. Alright. Small blessings. There we go. Smash. Alright. Gut check. Face check. You're dead. It's the evil damage, and I got his bow. It's the great bow. So I never got this. Ash of War Thunderbolt. Alright, I'm definitely glad I came down here. That sounds like fun. Oh god, he's eating me! He ate me! He just straight up ate me 100 to nothing. Didn't even buy me dinner first. Alright. I can skip all the Leyndell nights, though, to get back down there now. Now that I know what's down there, and that I need to be down there. But before I go down there, I can check out this crazy new thing I just got and see what it does. Let's see, we will leave it on Sacred, because lightning doesn't scale for me, but... It looked more impressive than that. Huh. So it's just honed bolt, but on a weapon. I mean, that's not terrible, mind you. Honed bolt... This one actually looks like cheaper. I can't charge it, but I can just use... So that just gives me a ranged lightning option. Not super ranged, but ranged enough. Alright, where did all those dudes come from before? Also, does this lead me to a... Hold up. Okay, just need to not try to run from them, I suppose. Pickled turtleneck. Doesn't look like I can get back up from out here. There's items out there, though, so we'll have to go this way, too. This, unless secret door? No. It doesn't look like it leads me to that opens from this side only door. We kill this guy, but this wakes up that guy. Close your mouth, you rude little piece of shit. Alright. Oh, they're Albinarics. There's also a frickin'... I can go into the sewers, too? How much of this dungeon is there? It keeps going. I already killed the boss. How many other ways are there to go? And what's down there? Maybe that's probably where the ladder's gonna take me. Well, let's pop down there real quick, because I at least know I can get back up from this, because it's a ladder. This looks to be the dungeon. Got a rune arc. And some butterflies. Oh, I can open this. Okay. Can I open anything else down here? There's so much. So that doesn't open. Okay. I was worried that was about to be a trapdoor. And this is a ladder that I'm not kicking, so I could have gone down here before, I guess. I wonder if I could have come up from this way or something. This is going to be like a back way into the capital. No horse ahead, liar ahead. Okay. Visions of madness ahead? Why madness? Oh. Because rats. Oh, I have my anti-rat torch, though, so I can just avoid them. Let me have this. Don't touch them or they'll get pissed. I can open this door. Subterranean shunning grounds. Okay. Oh, he grabbed me. Choke slam from the top rope. Jesus. Alright. Gotta watch the grabs. Alright, well, we get to do this again. Zoop. Zoop. That was a risky play I shouldn't have made, but I did it. Is he gonna get down here? I don't think he can get down here. Certainly not effectively, if nothing else. Zoom. Okay. So. Also this way. You don't have the right. Okay. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, that's 50k down the hole. Shit. That's a little depressing. Didn't think he'd open with a stupid one-shot grab. That's sad. Alright. Zoop. It doesn't look like he can grab me from there. And it was less risky this time because I already lost the 50k anyway. Just add that onto the pile of 1,000,000 souls I'll never see again. Whee! Alright. Pull out the beast torch. The rats all scatter. Alright. Okay, he's doing new shit again. And then he... Do I have the stats to use the thing that I'm wielding? The shield? Because I feel like at this point I need to take off... I need to take off this thing. Oh wait, I also can put on a new thing. I like this one. I could do this to make lightning cheaper. Assuming this actually makes my dragon breath better, I should probably have this on, but... This probably isn't terrible to have on either. Let's see, if I take this off and just boost my incants, I'm still at 31 strength, which is not enough to wield that shield anymore. 61, 60... So which means I block a little worse now as well, but I take less damage. Is this really the one I want to do, though? Hold on. I could just raise my poise. How much is that? 9 poise? That's not terrible. Okay. We'll try this roll out for a little bit. See, we're gonna smash that guy. Actually, you know, I think this one, because a big part of my guard counter build... Do I have the one that's boosting guard counter attacks? Wait a minute. That's what I should have on, because that's what I've been doing most of. That's half my build. Why have I not had this on? But then that means... Do I still need this? Yes. Unless... I could probably just lower my armor weight again. Get mana back on killing enemies. Go back to my Guardian Greaves. Can't get back to a medium load still, but... Alright, so I have armor that boosts my jump attack. I have the thing that boosts my... The talisman boosting my jump attack. And I have this big heavy weapon that has a really good jump attack. Plus my guard counters, so I should be able to stagger people effectively. And then crits should heal me, and this should let me be a big tanky son of a bitch. And now I just need to build up my armor and my strength, stamina, and health. And that's really all I need to do anymore. Everybody run away. Alright. Also, the hell with this guy. Am I really not hitting him now? Come on. What if I... How does this hit him? Pretty good. That's bad, though. And I got kicked in the face. Man, these guys suck! I don't usually have this much problems with these guys. Overloaded. I actually can't use that weapon without the jar item equipped, unfortunately, at the moment. But we can run over here, and you know what? We can skip a few more enemies and land on this guy's head. And make sure he's dead. Alright. Whee! I feel like I should just go back to my scream attack, though. I feel like my Scream? What has that? Isn't that my flail? Maybe I just need... Okay, let's... Yeah, no, this is fine. This is fine. What is on this one? It's just shield bash. Okay. So down here... Through all the rats. Okay, we avoided that finally. There we are. Got some health back, not that I took any damage. Here we go. I can beat the shit out of him with the flail. I just need that extra mobility. Get back health and mana for him dying. There's a grace down here. Even better. Now I don't have to worry about coming all the way back down here every time. Beautiful. Don't give up, skeleton. Skeleton gave up. What's over here in this door, though? Who the fuck knows? Oh, 2 of them, though. I don't know about 2 of them. Two of them is too much. 2 of them was a little too much. And rot doesn't seem to burn them too quickly, unfortunately. They have the HP pools for it, but then I've triggered them both, and the poison isn't helping enough. So let's see, how do I take on the, maybe I can... Here we go. One at a time. Not that. Wait, even... That's annoying. Even taking off the thing that makes me take more damage and I still get one shot by that grab. I need more HP. I need to jump it to 25, I guess. I need to find a spot where I can actually farm 100k more reliably, though. It takes me too long to sit and pump levels. Okay, critical hit. How much health does it give me back? Decent chunk of HP, actually. Then how much mana? Not nearly as much as I get back from HP. So instead of that, maybe I just run both of these. Shit. 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 Shit! Okay, he didn't sit on me, it's fine. Not sure how that didn't hit me. It's like either I dominate them or they just beat my ass. There's not a middle ground on these fights. I need to get the swing of these enemies. Okay. It's fine. It's gonna be okay. I got this. Yes. Yes. Okay. Lightning Spear definitely was more damage than the Roar. And it was safer because I don't have to put my shield away. I should really just take off Shield Bash, I suppose. But no, Shield Bash is good too. Is that the trick? Do I just go the fuck in with jump attacks and stagger lock him? Because sometimes he does things I can't stagger him. Two guard attacks is definitely always good. Bring back my health. He is dead, right? Yeah. Okay. Lightning Spear. Lightning Spear. You dodgy little bastard. Oh, he dodged it. I should have just done the faster hit and getting some free damage in. No! Damn it! Alright. Still need to max the flail out, too. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, lightning's definitely better on him. Bonk. Slap the shield. Get bonked. All my health and mana is back. There we are. I can't focus too much on guard counters or jump attacks. I need to just... I can do both. There's nothing stopping me from doing both. I wonder if I could sneak up on him and Dragon Bite his ass. Dragon Bite's fun. Especially if I'm getting back free mana off crits. Let's see. Would have helped to have equipped the magic item, though. Backstab. Front stab. Didn't even need the health or mana this time. Bite! He's down. Unfortunately, I didn't get the crit, so I didn't get my health and mana back, but... Okay, I just have to stop being bad, that's all. What's down the ladder? Well, before I go down the ladder, because I can get here easier, I only have to fight one guy to get to this ladder. What's down the end of the hallway? What was the second guy defending? Dung ahead. Okay. He was defending this area. With the rats. The rats that don't give a shit about my anti-beast thing, apparently. Did I really? Did I, in fact? Did I seriously? I'm gonna use my lightning weapon now. Is the lightning better than the fire, though? Probably, but let's test it out just in case. And that's the fire does a little more damage, actually. I really thought I would stagger him harder with this weapon. Does the flail really do more stagger damage than this big-ass monster hammer? Like, I figured it would stagger harder. I know that the regular attacks stagger him harder. Alright, whatever. I guess we're sticking with the little flail is my way to go in the end. It's been with me for far too long. Smack. He kicked me in the ass. Alright, give me some HP back. Lightning! Really should just throw Blackfire now that I tested the damage, though, but whatever. How many of these do I have to hit you with? 3? If I can hit you with 3 without you initiating the grab, I can just abuse the shit out of you. There we are. Smack. Yes, it is simply just the way of the jumping flail. That was all that we needed to do. Okay, then we're gonna fight these rats this time and not die to them. I don't think I need to use that much mana on rats. Do it. That's what I thought. Oh. Okay. Small rat being hard to hit and obnoxious. There we go. I got that for an anti-rot item, really? When I just have a spell that does that for me anyway. Angry rat! Okay. Okay. If I two-hand this, do I one-shot him with this? Not quite, but I stagger him. There we go. There's the easy rat kill. Here. Whoa! Oh. Oh, I didn't get poisoned, actually. Alright. Well, I guess we're just gonna sit here and do this and burn this giant flower to death forever. See, this is... like, the flowers are not engaging combat. This is, like... the only reason to give it that much HP is just to be rude at that point. Cure the poison. Heal the mana. Alright, burn it down the rest of the way. Should be like 3 more. Yep, no. One more time. Bomb. Maybe I can just run by that one. There's more. They do this move, unfortunately. Stop being an asshole. What's up here? I'm sick of botany now. Moving on to a new subject. Items. Also, let's let me actually heal my poison. There we go. Rune Arc. Fingers ahead. Be wary of underground. Oh, I see. Any other... no horse ahead. Oh shit! Am I standing in oil? Why does the fire explode everywhere like that? Anyway. I see you. Oh, I should have got the crit. I shouldn't have swung that one more time. Lost Ashes of War. Which are nice. Try a defensible spot. Dung ahead. It's blocked. It is locked. Okay, sorry. His item dropped up there. Are you serious? Okay, so this is for something that I can't do yet. People keep saying dung ahead. I wonder if that's that side. Maybe I need to go give this thing to that guy in the round table. Next time I die or get a checkpoint, I'll go check that out. Gross. There are too many slugs in here, I think. Let's jump over the slug hole. Can we be done with the slugs, man? Oh my god. Hole ahead. Be wary. It doesn't knock him down, though. Rainbow stone arrow fletched. I just got a whole bunch of souls all of a sudden for some reason. Be wary of right. Ah, I see. Fireproof dried liver. Meh. Link, get off the lights. Get off the desk. Get off the desk. Get off the desk. Thank you. Pair ahead. Try critical hit, then fleeing. Nah! Okay, I'm gonna go get that thing with that guy. Okay, sit and lap, or get down. Okay, then go away. Go away. Okay, let's go have a chat with Mr. Dung Eater. I also should talk to Gideon, because I feel like fighting the guy. Also, I forgot I have a boss soul. What can I get from my boss soul? Receive equipment of champions? Oh, right. Yeah, boss gear. Wait. Did I not get... I thought I got a remembrance from Godwin. Did I really not get anything from him? Got a bunch of maps. Did I actually not get anything from that boss? It seems like such a significant boss to not give me anything. That's weird. Not that way. I do want to talk to Gideon. Let's talk to Gideon. I'm looking. Money in the open sword. I already did that. Okay, so he doesn't have anything new to tell me. But what about you?
No. Wait. You have felt the curse. I can smell it on you. Box. Yet tender.
Gross.
Apparently my seedbed is ripe and waiting. 'Twas a brief respite, I must say. Go and unshackle my corporeal flesh. Trapped in the sewer jail below the capital.
Oh.
I can kill you and defile your corpse. Then the pox will truly be your own.
That doesn't sound like anything that I want to do. Do I have anything to give to them? No. Anything new here? No. Maybe Nephili's changed? Maybe. Nevi! You still sad?
Sash, it reminds me.
Still sad. Okay. I guess we're going back down there. Or should I go ahead and go up here? I guess I should go up here. The Erd Tree's not the end of the game, is it? Also, which way was it again? I have to go that way. So I go through here. I run through this building. We ride up this elevator. I mean, down this elevator. That's what I meant. I feel like I'm doing this wrong already. I was definitely on my way up there at one point, but this looks like I'm going somewhere else. I'm just gonna heal. Can't reliably... Holy shit, what is that guy wielding? Big ass death incarnate, clearly. Ow. Oh, it's a fucking Crucible Knight. He's gonna stab me every time I heal, isn't he? What is that? It's a drill! Okay, I want that. I want that weapon. He does not stagger. I can't heal ever. He just always follows up with that one move. What if I do this? Okay, let's back away. This is my last heal. Run. This guy's a fucking monster. But I want his crazy drill spear. How do I get crazy drill spear? Maybe he drops it. I've definitely never seen one of those that looked like that before. So surely he could just drop me that weapon. Most of them that I kill drop something. Except for that one asshole that gave me nothing. But that was surely the only one that was going to only give me nothing. Surely. Surely. Alright. This dungeon is too big. There's too many ways to go. I don't even know where the end of it even is supposed to be. Okay, we gotta kill these two guys again. What does the sign say? Regression alone reveals secrets. Time for incantation. Hold up. Is that a real message? I have the thing that teaches the law of regression. Can I get something somewhere with that by doing it in front of that statue? Let's go find out. Turtle friend! I have need of your skill.
Greetings. Do you need anything? Oh, what have we here? Very well, let us both learn together. Heresy is not all thing. Oh, what very well, let us both. Heresy
Okay.
is all thing.
So Lord Heal and Lord Aid. Let's see. Massively heal. Incantator must by the two fingers upon the tarnished team worthy of becoming a lord. Heals a massive amount of HP for the caster and nearby allies. Hold to continue praying to delay activation. Tarnished. Oh, tarnished. Seek the Erdtree. Let's see. Incantation bestowed. Alleviates buildup of poison, blood loss, and sleep for caster and nearby allies and cures poison. Radagon's Ring of Light. Produces a golden ring of light and fires across a wide area, charging enhances range. Yet the young Michaela abandoned fundamentalism, for it could do nothing to treat Millennia's accursed rot. This was the beginning of unalloyed gold. Law of regression. That's 10,000 souls. Shit. Heals all negative statuses, dispels special effects, reveals mimicry in all its forms. That requires 37 intelligence. I would have to go and rebirth myself to cast this sorcery. That's kind of annoying. I mean, I guess I'll do it to find out what the thing is, but first, let's buy it, because that's all that matters at the start here. Let's see, how much is this? That was 10,000, that's enough for the one spell. And then if I pop all 6 of these, that's another 45k.
Is there something?
So we have to buy that for 10, that for 75. I'll go ahead and buy both of these. I wonder, do I have enough stuff? 37 intelligence. 37. So that's another 6. I don't remember if there's any armor that raises intelligence. I saw one that raised faith by 1. No. I thought I saw one for a second there. Thought I saw the number move. No. Pants. No. I know there are talismans, though, so let's see. We'll start at the top here. I may not have any of the intelligence talismans, though. Nope. Okay, so I can't do it with equipment, unfortunately. I'll have to use a rebirth, double rebirths, because I'm going to have to change back to my normal build afterwards. I guess I should just do it now, just to do it. So... here. Out of the curiosity. And why the hell they bothered giving me a miracle that only requires intelligence.
Art thou knowest? Now.
Spend larval tears to clear your levels and assign them from square one. You must reassign all levels until you reach your present level and cannot make any attributes lower than their initial level determined by origin. So... I could just hit 99 intelligence. Don't want to do that, though. Make sure I have the mana to cast said spell. I should probably make sure I have some faith in case I can't equip my finger seal. Okay. Alright, so I have changed my stats. Just to do this one stupid thing. I also want to check out that Ring of Light spell, though. That's a miracle I haven't seen before. Maybe it's good. Who knows? I need to equip the spell, and then realized that I equipped all this... I changed my stats and can no longer use almost anything that I have anymore. Law of regression. Weirdness. Let's also just unequip all the armor so I can actually walk. Law of regression. So we're gonna walk to this statue. I can't use this anymore either. I can't use my weapon anymore either. Nothing I have on right now matters. I can't even use this torch. It's that bad. I can't even use a torch anymore. So I'm gonna have to make sure I know what my dex needed to be at. So let's see. 12 for that. So 18 is where my dex needed to be. What about my scythe? Okay, so 18. 18 is the highest my dex needs to be. I can take out that intelligence that I got by accident before when well, not so much by accident, but more by mistake. Regression reveals all things. Where was the message at? I had to do it from back here. It changed the statue. Okay. That's like cool and all. But what does that do? Do I have to do another gesture or something? Maybe I have to pray? Why is it always incantation? I mean, I just don't... I get that it changed the statue, but... I don't understand what that... Okay, I have to look this up because I only have so many different pose. I mean, I'm naked because I had to redo my entire stats to gain intelligence to use the spell because it changed the statue into something from all the hints around, and I had the spell from the hint. So I was like, well, I have to change my stats to use it. But now I changed it. The statue is different, but I don't know what that has accomplished. So think I'm just gonna cheat a little bit because I don't want to have wasted all this time and energy doing that for no reason. See if I can find it real quick. Okay, So I got that. Okay, it's for a side quest that I haven't been given. That's... Why is it always incantation? Radagon... Radagon is America? Radagon is America. What the fuck? That's some weird shit. Let's go change my spell back. Now I have to figure out where that quest is. I haven't ever found... It's apparently something to do with my priest friend who disappeared, and I don't know where to find him. Let's redo my stats again. Okay. So, we had 41 faith. We have to have 18. We have to have 18 arcane. I need 18 dex to use my weapons. And I can get back to 44 strength. But let's not do that. I was at about 35. Now, let's keep it at 32. There. I have a little less mana than I did before. I'm definitely still going to need to pump some levels. But now, we can get dressed again, for one. I had this hat. I had my... Does this do anything? Thorn Sorcery, not important to me. Is it this one? No, it's Raptor. Yeah, jump attacks. Okay. There we go. So we're still fat, but I still don't have the strength I need to use my better shield, unfortunately. But now, and I can take off this spell that I can't use now. Plus, I can use this new one. What is this? Radagon's Ring of Light. Oh, it's a hybrid spell. I can't use it anyway. Damn it! I didn't look at that. Wrath of Gold, why not? I never used it anyway. Okay. So there's so many different ways still, even after that boss. So that's not... I'm not even done with the dungeon. There's the underground part of the dungeon. There's the part that goes to the Erd Tree. There's this other part that goes to this asshole Super Knight. Which way is which anymore? I'm so confused now. There's so many ways I should go. Like... There's clearly... I can go into the Erd Tree if I follow that path. Oh, that's right. I had to... Nope. No, that's not right. I don't know. I don't know what I'm even thinking about anymore. Brain no follow. Brain lost. There were no survivors of Brain. So there's that path I need to go up to at some point somehow. That gets to that Coliseum, because there's probably something in there I want to check out. But I don't know if I know how to get over there. I guess I could just drop down there and... There's too many directions. This dungeon is too big. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, so Radagon is Marika. Well, that's a problem because I kind of killed, didn't I? No, I killed Radon, not Radagon. I mean, I kind of feel the same way when the people at the mall, you know, spray you with the perfume samples without asking you first. But I feel like that was just a little too dramatic. That seemed unnecessary. Just in general. Do I have enough to buff my flasks again? I know I picked up a seed. I don't have enough. Do I have one of these? I don't. Okay. Alright. So now I have to not die to the easy enemies so I can have a shot at the guy who's gonna definitely beat my ass again. Because I want his giant drill spear. It looks like a lot of fun. So let's see. This time we're not going to die to the easy enemy. Smashed. He's dead. Okay, the problem child over here is... Plus there's that thing I should chase. Oh, I have so much less mana. Oh, no. Gonna fly. What is that? Oh my god! Okay. No words. No words for that one. Other than, can I get that spell? I want that spell. Can I get the spell where I impale someone on my dragon claws and throw them aside? Because that looks like a lot of fun. I haven't got a grab spell in this game yet. I think there's only ever been one grab spell ever, but it was that fire one in Dark Souls 3 where you jam your flaming hand into their stomach and explode fire out of their mouth.
Did you feed Shadow his second can of food?
Not yet.
Okay. Also, I need 2 hot dogs.
Okay. I'm dead. Wait, nope. They just ran away. They didn't actually throw anything at me. Can you, like... Oh my god. I got distracted. Alright. I'm gonna get through this before we call it. I gotta go feed people and animals. But I will beat this enemy first. It's gotta happen. I have to know what's behind him. All I have to do is quit fucking up. Should be easy as pie. Not that I've ever successfully baked a pie either, so, you know. Maybe that tells something about why I can't seem to do it. Zoop. Okay, I can't seem to poison him. There we are. Jump attacks. I can't handle the guard counters. He hits too hard. There we go. He's fucking down. And he gave me nothing for my efforts. Dude. Dude! Okay. There it is. Barrier of Gold. The Dash of War, I believe. Or is that a spell? Not a spell. Or is it a spell? Did I just miss it? Is it a sorcery? No. Am I blind? I must be. Oh, it is. Okay, there it is. It is a spell. There it is. Greatly increased magic damage negation for self and allies. Interesting. Behold, Erd Tree. I don't think that's the Erd Tree guy. Try down. Why? There's an item down there, that's why. Well, hold on. There's items at a lot of places over here. I can jump down here. I can also jump down here where I've been trying to get to multiple times that I keep not doing. And there's even messages talking about going down here. Plus from here I can get onto this thing, actually, which I wouldn't have been able to do before. There is an item on this thing. I wasn't crazy. I just looked at the wrong spot. The Bolt of Gransax. That sounds impressive. I also got a stone sword key. Did I ever go down here? I don't know that I ever went down here. There's also an item all the way down there. And there's items down here. And a scary looking motherfucker. Heal me, please. Thank you, thank you. And then he one-shot me. Alright. Well, there's clearly way more of this dungeon. But I gotta go make food. So I'm gonna have to call it here for now. Thanks for tuning in. We at least got through Daddy Don't Step on Me Boss. So that was a thing. And we found some new toys. And apparently Queen Marika was just some dude in a dress the whole time, I guess. Which is probably relevant information somehow. But I'm gonna have to figure out what that has to do with anything. I guess that's how she could disappear. Because she wasn't real. It was this other guy. But then she was the one giving birth to all the people. Or is she pretending to be one of her own children that she said was one of her kids? I'm confused. There's some Greek mythology shit going on here. It's really weird. We'll figure it out next time. See y'all.